Time hasn't been nice to the place. Time hasn't been nice to the place.
Russell, we need the password.
Like, right now?
Yes, right now.
Just give me 5 minutes. I might be onto something here. I'll call you right back.
Do it, but fast.
No defense mechanisms to worry about. The mirror still remains. Wasn't Joanna looking at it? Shaman Poe. Amazing that it's still readable. So, she had a little sister. Martha, could she still be alive? Martha, it seems you were quite important in your sister's mind. What happened to you? Martha, it seems you were quite important in your sister's mind. What happened to you? Still remains. Wasn't Joanna looking at it? Do not rent.
Russell?
About her password. What was the word before the three numbers?
Namas. Namahs.
Okay, thanks.
Be sure to write it down this time.
Yeah, sure.
Bye, Russell.
Shaman Poe. Amazing that it's still readable. It used to be an innocent drawing. Yes?
Russell, we can't wait for the password anymore. Do you have it?
I'm really sorry, Tom. I haven't been able to find it.
Damn it. We'll just have to guess.
Hi, Evie. Any news on the picture scan?
I can't find any patterns. I am limited by the hardware.
Yeah. Point taken.
However, I was able to reconstruct the recurring dream I mentioned before. It seems to have started about 30 days before her death, with strongly repeating patterns. It is available on the control panel.
Good. Thanks.
but who, as Cindy Smith very eloquently put it here earlier, feel that technology is something that both can empower and do fantastic good in the world, and at the same time gives us new power to screw up in even grander ways than before. So we feel we want to do everything we can now to make sure that technology gets used for good. If we look at not very powerful technological inventions like fire, for instance, we used a strategy of learning from mistakes. We screwed up a bunch of times and then we invented the fire extinguisher. But with more powerful technologies,
I am having trouble reconstructing time and perspective in this dream.
How bad is it?
I should be able to reconstruct all the events eventually, but their continuity and the different dream perspectives are impossible. Please expect a few errors in continuity and perspective. %8 of dream reconstructed.
This dream reconstruction is really something special, Evie.
As it is a dream, there are no filters for physical accuracy. Therefore,
I know. It's easier to grasp the aesthetics of the imagination than the visual truth of memories.
precisely 16% of dream reconstructed.
Seems like a perspective error. It must match from somewhere. Seems like a perspective error. It must match from somewhere. Evie, try to reconstruct perspective from this angle at the current time of the dream.
%20 of dream reconstructed.
unexpected to the dream.
%27 of dream reconstructed.
Could that be Joanna and Martha?
%100 of dream reconstructed.
So that's the end of the dream. Hopefully there's information about what caused it. Is that rain? Another dog. As far as I know, Joanna didn't have a dog in her apartment. Someone else's, perhaps. This water must represent something. There's steam coming out of that pipe. I should get closer. Look at this. There are elements from her childhood. Could they be a deeper layer of the dream? Look at this. There are elements from her childhood. Could they be a deeper layer of the dream? There's steam coming out of that pipe. I should get closer. A new name in the puzzle. Richard. Can you find something on him, Evie?
Searching.
Richard and these childhood elements. Could they both be the catalyst for the dream?
There are hundreds of Richards that could be connected to Joanna somehow. 29 of GoAT's current employees alone, and that is only from people that have their profiles public.
Okay. Keep searching while I ask around. Is that rain? Nothing else to put in there for now. Hello?
Mr. Russell, hi. My name is David. I'm calling on behalf of Marie Xu.
Marie Chu? From GoAT?
That's right, the CEO.
Oh,
Miss Xu would like to speak to you in person, Mr. Russell, at GoAT today, if possible.
meet with me. Why?
She'd probably like to tell you herself, sir.
Oh, okay. I'll be there.
Good. I will let Miss Xu know of your answer. Directions will be sent to your phone, including a pass to our guest parking lot. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye. My car's like a unicorn in here. I guess they use a lot of these to navigate inside the building. My balance was never very good. Hello?
Mr. Russell, this is Marie. A pleasure to speak to you.
Oh, Miss Chu. The pleasure's all mine.
I was notified of your arrival. I hope you had no trouble getting in.
No, none at all.
I'm very sorry for the short notice, and thank you for accepting our invitation.
I'm happy to be here.
Good. There's a lot to talk about. Listen, I'm on my way down. Please meet me on the middle bridge.
Sure. So, how do I get there?
Please take the orange wing. The elevator on the right. Jess, please help him to the bridge.
Of course.
Jess here will open the elevator and get you to the right floor. I'm coming down now. Meet you there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Bye.
Nice cars. They must be running an independent research project. They look almost as good as my car. Nice cars. They must be running an independent research project. Not very crowded, but okay for a Sunday. Not very crowded, but okay for a Sunday. Employees only. 2 buildings, one focused mainly on research and the other on business, both connected by bridges. Marie should be in the central one. It's being repaired by a robot. Need a hand? Automated building construction with generative design. Supposedly they can adapt to any terrain.
Mr. Russell, we finally meet. I appreciate you coming on such short notice.
Miss Chu?
You seem surprised.
Sorry, I didn't know you,
That I spoke without moving my lips?
Yeah.
Well, thanks to the amazing scientists in here, I can. And just by thinking. I'm playing with these voices, but they're all still a bit off. My voice was more nerdy. This one feels wiser and more empowered somehow. I guess we need to have some of our AIs learn more types of people. It's interesting, though. After all this CEO business, most people in our field have seen me talking somewhere. I guess that means you are really immersed in your own research. I like that.
I guess I am.
Indeed. It took some time to reach you. You seem to be off the radar. If it weren't for the echoes of your research in the science community, I would have thought you were a ghost. At least by today's social network standards.
Probably not a coincidence. It's too easy to get distracted these days.
Indeed it is. I actually find a lot of that in here. The need to focus. Everybody is building something. They have a goal that is beyond traditional ambitions. It's a beautiful thing to be a part of. Please, follow me. You see, Mr. Russell, any good we're trying to do here is in danger. If you look through these windows, you'll see the substance of what the future will be made of. Automated farming, clean energy development, bold advancements in medicine. And here is our latest and most ambitious project. The first prototype of large-scale, AI-designed automated construction. Many local uses, but useful in other worlds as well. But these are delicate times. Every step we take is a war we must fight against ignorance, mediocrity, fear. We need all the help we can take. Building a good future is 25% human ingenuity, and the rest is all politics. You see, Mr. Russell, someone like you could help us in this fight, both on a political and scientific front. 1 second, Mr. Russell. Yes. Can't it wait a few minutes? Okay. Hold the call. I'll be there. You'll have to forgive me, Mr. Russell. Even Sundays I have urgent calls. Please meet me on the executive level. I should be ready in a few minutes. Jonas at reception will send you the right way.
Based on that map, this should be the commercial building, probably where all the lawyers, salesmen, and business people work. This is Leo Munch's famous last speech, made just before his death, a passionate view on post-humanity and how AI will keep us adaptable to change. This is Leo Munch's famous last speech, made just before his death, a passionate view on post-humanity and how AI will keep us adaptable to change. This is Leo Munch's famous last speech, made just before his death, a passionate view on post-humanity and how AI will keep us adaptable to change.
Hi, please put your hand on the glass so we can give you clearance. You're good to go. You can use elevator A. You're good to go. You can use elevator A.
A lot of people predict this will have a drastic impact on the household and construction markets, but the real thing is off-world colonization.
Hi, you can find Miss Marie in her office. You can find Miss Marie in her office.
Joanna's office. Joanna's office.
Mr. Russell, I'm glad you made it up here. Please, close the door for me.
A military vehicle?
I hope you had time to see a bit of what we're doing here. I wanted you to see it firsthand. There is so much prejudice out there regarding our mission. The best way to break it is to talk face to face, to be open about everything.
There's no better PR than transparency, as long as it's managed well.
I'm glad you understand it. We have to be as open as we can, while still remaining competitive. It's a delicate balance. The market isn't perfect, but we have to make the best of what we have. So yes, we have to manage what is known to the public. Some things need to mature first. I'm sure you of all people understand. And talking about this, let me be blunt. Has the TSB reached you already? I heard they're meddling with academics as well.
Yes, they are.
They move fast. I hope they aren't being as obtrusive with you as they are with us.
If you do everything by the book, there's nothing to hide.
I like your moral sense, Mr. Russell. But I'm afraid these people will disappoint you sooner than later. I do hope I am mistaken, of course. Mr. Russell, let me cut to the chase. I admire your research, and you face the same challenges we do, but on a different scale. We think a partnership would be very beneficial.
Interesting. Please, go on.
Not only would your expertise in many different areas be of immense help, but we also need the political support. A well-respected academic like you, who has always been outside of the corporate world. That is what the public needs to see. And of course, you would have a very unique position here, directing your own projects with very generous resources. It would be a win-win situation.
So, I would be a political asset, and in exchange you would give me resources.
That would be a cold way of viewing it. The warm way, which is how I'd like to think about it, is that together we can make the world a better place. Great minds like us need to unite and work together. And this is the place where you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
Unless the TSB gets in the way.
Politics is the other part of the equation. The biggest part, probably. When the time comes, everything will come down to ideology. I want you to be on the right side, unless you think the TSB will avoid the upcoming problems by simply putting a lifetime break on every possible development.
We need a little risk if we're going to progress.
That's the answer I wanted to hear, Mr. Russell. The way I see it, regulation is supposedly what keeps us safe from the dark side of technology. But regulation isn't the problem. The problem is who creates those laws, and why. Given the current state of affairs, I don't trust the government's intentions. The law reacts, and it's always late. I understand they want to get ahead. The stakes are too high. A single mistake could cost the world everything. But they don't seem to be in the prevention business. They just want control. And God knows what they could do with what we create. They have their own agenda. So yes, regulation could be good, on paper. But in my opinion, that is not what's going on here. Besides, politicians, philosophers, intellectuals, they all had their chance. And they left us a world so advanced on one hand, and almost dead on the other. So yes, I don't appreciate them breathing down my neck while we try to fix their mess. Anyway, Mr. Russell, I don't want to keep you here for too long. And of course, you don't have to answer now. But I should tell you that given your opinions, I have no doubt that joining us would be the wise decision.
I appreciate the invitation, Miss Chu, but please give me a few days to think about it.
Of course. There is no rush. We're more than happy to wait for someone like you. David will send you more details. And we should have dinner soon, to discuss everything further. And now, I'm afraid I have to get back to my work. Sadly, the world doesn't really stop getting warmer on Sundays. Thank you for coming, Mr. Russell. Feel free to stay as long as you want. And expect a call soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Russell.
I saw the news. I'm sorry to hear about your VP.
Yes. A very sad moment for us all. She was an incredible professional, and a great woman as well. I wish I had known what was happening in her mind. I guess I was too busy managing everything. What have you heard about her?
I saw something on the news about her. Awful business. I imagine it must have been a terrible blow to everyone here.
Indeed it was. I think she may have been contacted by the TSB, and who knows if they manipulated her. These people will do anything to fulfill their political agenda. Perhaps you can help us investigate things in the future. Find out how she really died.
I'm sorry. Do you know anyone in this building named Richard?
Richard? There must be hundreds. Why?
Just an old friend. I thought he worked here.
Sorry. I have no idea.
Yeah, thank you. So, you're worried about the future, but have no faith in politics, am I right?
You could say that, Mr. Russell. It's a complex situation. I don't pretend to have all the answers. I think the world as we know it is about to change. And just like it has happened to every powerful civilization, once weakened, a new ideology takes over. If this ideology is a response to decadence and despair, then we risk a return to the Dark Ages. But if we find a new way through enlightenment, there is hope. We have to get ahead of them, bring the good news, so resentment doesn't take over. We have to use science and technology in humanity's favor. Govern through intelligence, not fear. A new ideology will happen, and we have to make sure it's a good one. You know, I sometimes think you're the missing link in all this. The link between science and the human soul. Between numbers and poetry. I think your research can change the world. Help me create a better future, Mr. Russell.
This is an Edward Hopper, right?
Indeed. I keep that painting there as a reminder of the problems of that time. How progress also brought loneliness and alienation. He expressed it so beautifully. It's a reminder of what we need to avoid in the next cycle. When technology once again changes the social fabric of the world, we cannot make the same mistake. We must put ourselves first.
I couldn't agree more. Enough blind steps. Amazing. Different seeds of the same building, all procedurally generated. That looks like Joanna's apartment building. That looks like Joanna's apartment building. An article on Joanna's death.
Oh, and Mr. Russell, Just in case, out of courtesy. We haven't signed NDAs or anything. But, given the current situation, I would appreciate it that this offer remain between us. At least for now.
Of course. No worries.
Good. Let's keep it secret. As if it was a password.
Why did she ask for all these files?
I have no idea. She did have access to everything, but it's very technical stuff, completely out of her area. It's like super complex. Hard to read even for me, and I'm an engineer.
And the notes on these paragraphs. Singularity? Unethical?
Yeah, I think...
Shh.
Joanna's office.
Russell.
Hi, Tom.
Hi. We couldn't crack it, the password. And not only that, we put our whole operation at risk. The attempts probably didn't go unnoticed. You know how it is. We can't compete with their infrastructure. You have to be very careful, Russell. There's a lot at stake here.
I know.
You haven't given us a single thing we can use. I thought your subjective approach would be more effective.
It just needs time. Each person is like a small labyrinth. I'm trying to get to the bottom of things.
Well, I really hope you do. We don't want to pull the plug on you.
I'll get right on it.
Do that. And I have a new task for you. Where are you right now?
Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry, my battery's running low. You said something about a task?
Yes. Well, I need you to find something on the husband, Alex. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
He was with us at first, but now he's gone dark. Maybe he's afraid of something, or maybe he's just angry. In any case, if you give us some leverage on him, we might get him speaking. I have a feeling he knows more than he told us.
I see.
I'm sending you his address. Don't push him too much, though. And of course, keep us out of it.
I understand.
Okay, Russell? Don't fail us this time, and make sure to be transparent with everything. I'll be waiting for your call.
Sure. Bye, Tom. Based on that map, this should be the commercial building. Probably where all the lawyers, salesmen, and business people work. Based on that map, this should be the commercial building. Probably where all the lawyers, salesmen, and business people work.
You're good to go. You can use elevator A.
An entrance to the AI Research Center. Neural implant section. If I'm making progress in uncharted realms, they should be too. Feels like a time bomb. But then scientific progress isn't on a linear scale when adding resources to it. Not always, at least. An entrance to the AI Research Center. Neural implant section. The AI Research Center. From prosthetics to automated farming. The AI Research Center. From prosthetics to automated farming. Doesn't seem very repaired. Doesn't seem very repaired. I would have expected more electric chargers here, although this is the visitors' parking area.
Hello?
Hi, are you Alex?
Yeah, who is it?
I'm just a friend of Joanna's. I'm trying to...
Yeah, you don't sound like any of her friends. Like she had many anyway. So, what's your name?
I'm...
Alright, just leave me alone. I'm sick of you journalists and cops. Fuck.
Hello?
Do you know someone named Richard?
Richard? I might know something, but why should I tell you? Joanna's friend?
I think he might have something to do with Joanna's death.
What? Wait, why am I talking to you? You guys will try anything, won't you? I saw the security cameras. No one went in. So for the last time, fuck off! Richard.
I guess I'll have to stop bothering him for a while. I guess I'll have to stop bothering him for a while. There's never enough time.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Laura. Everything all right?
Yes. You mind if I come in?
I'm not at home, but Of course, you can come in anytime you want.
Oh, but I'm right here. See?
How did you get here?
I know where you work, Dad. And Gregor at the entrance has known me for a while, remember?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, why aren't you opening?
Oh, wait a sec.
Thanks. This place. Your real home, Dad. I gotta say, it looks a bit better than the last time I saw it. Where's Carl?
Oh, Carl stopped working here a few weeks ago.
Really? That sucks. He was a real nice guy. Oh, I picked up this magazine in the entrance. It's for you.
Thanks.
This is not a pipe, but the painting of a pipe. Ah, our old radio! Brings back some memories. Can't believe you have this in here, Dad. It looks like something Go AT would build. Tell me when I can get in, when that on-the-fly thing is ready. So, Dad, you seem rather busy, as always, but I just wanted to come by and say hi. I had a feeling I wasn't going to see you much at home.
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
Yeah, work is work, right?
It's just this case I'm working on. I promise I'll try to make more time when it's finished.
Oh, can I help you with it? What is it about?
It's a really delicate one. You have to promise me that you won't say anything.
Dad, I know. You can trust me.
Okay. I'm investigating the brain of a top executive. Can't tell you her name or anything, but I'm not really sure the story around her death is true.
Wow. Wait, it's not Joanna Cast, right?
You know her?
No, but it's all over the news. Oh God, you have her brain right here?
Well, sort of. It hasn't been easy to extract information at all.
Can I help you find something?
Well, as I said, in truth, you shouldn't be here. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Oh, come on, Dad. I'm sure I can help.
Now that I think about it, there are these underground pictures that Evie hasn't been able to decipher yet.
Where? Let me look. I know the city's underground.
They're over on that table.
All right, let's see. I think I know this place.
Is anything wrong?
No. I mean, not sure about the place, but that show? A friend of mine is into this shit.
What shit?
Well, don't worry. A friend of mine showed me a video on his phone that had a moment like this. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. My friend just likes weird stuff, but he's all right.
And who is this friend?
I don't think I'm telling you his name, Dad. I think I'm old enough to take care of myself. And about the picture, I'm not an expert, but there are only a few places that could host a show like this.
Do you know their names?
Could be the Forge. It's an old nightclub outside the city, invitation only, or, the Wish Club. Also, weird stuff going on there. Oh, and you know what? Kinkhaven was on the news recently. It closed. It was known for its masks. I think someone died there or something. Or almost did.
Interesting. Evie, can you search for those names?
Yes. Give me a moment. Patterns found with new information. New memory available.
Ha! I told you I could help. Which was it?
Kinkhaven.
Good work, Laura.
Well, if you need me, I'm just a phone call away, so...
Yeah. I think I might need you more.
That's good to hear. This was great, Dad. I'll leave you to your work. Tell me what you find later.
Thanks, Laura. I will.
Bye, Dad. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Laura. Everything all right?
Yes. You mind if I come in?
I'm not at home, but of course you can come in anytime you want.
Oh, but I'm right here. See?
How did you get here?
I know where you work, Dad. And Gregor at the entrance has known me for a while, remember?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, why aren't you opening?
Oh, wait a sec.
Thanks. This place. Your real home, Dad. I gotta say, it looks a bit better than the last time I saw it. Where's Carl?
Oh, Carl stopped working here a few weeks ago.
Really? That sucks. He was a real nice guy. Oh, I picked up this magazine in the entrance. It's for you.
Thanks.
This is not a pipe, but the painting of a pipe. Yep.
Thanks for coming by. Make yourself at home. Is there anything you need?
Nothing really. Just wanted to say hi. I had a feeling I won't see you much at home.
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
Yeah. Work is work.
Thanks to the name, I am able to connect many isolated chunks of data. It is a complex memory. Finishing reconstruction.
Good. Please upload it as soon as it's ready.
In the process, I have found direct connections with a previous teenager memory. Both are interlinked somehow. I'm also uploading it to the server.
I didn't approve the memory upload, Evie.
I am sorry. I understood that I should optimize all processes.
It's fine, Evie. I should have done a better job with the protocol hierarchy.
Do you wish to cancel the reconstruction?
No, it's a good idea. I'm just paranoid of another security episode. For now, put the upload protocol over any other directive.
I understand. The lesson has updated the protocol hierarchy.
Good. Her apartment again. Maybe it's just where the memory started. Can't hear what they're saying, but it looks like a fight. Finding what it's about could be useful to get Alex talking. Can't hear what they're saying, but it looks like a fight. Finding what it's about could be useful to get Alex talking. The objective data is voxelized. It's the algorithm's most basic volume. I wonder if it's the same in the subjective state. The objective data is voxelized. It's the algorithm's most basic volume. I wonder if it's the same in the subjective state. What is this? The door is open. The door is open. The objective data is voxelized. It's the algorithm's most basic volume. I wonder if it's the same in the subjective state. Joanna, who are you talking to? Evie, it seems the amount of detail is greater than in the objective state. Do you know if there's a reason for this?
Much of the data is being filtered to the subjective state, but there are no errors in the filtering process. There could be a number of reasons for this. The highest probability is heavy use of drugs.
Or a very emotional moment. She's so glitched in the subjective state. I wonder what that call was about. Is that a hospital? Can't hear what they're saying, but it looks like a fight. Finding what it's about could be useful to get Alex talking. Certainly sounds like it. She's so glitched in the subjective state. I wonder what that call was about. Nice glass solution, Evie.
Thank you.
Nice glass solution, Evie.
Thank you.
behavior. It's trying to steal my attention by force. Does it remind you of anything, Evie?
The Joshua case.
Exactly. It was a representation of shame, if I'm not mistaken.
That was your conclusion.
What are you ashamed of, Joanna? Who could that be? Who could that be? Who could that be? Who could that be? What aggressive behavior? It's trying to steal my attention by force. Does it remind you of anything, Evie?
The Joshua case.
Exactly. It was a representation of shame, if I'm not mistaken.
That was your conclusion.
What are you ashamed of, Joanna? These masks won't let me pass.
They seem to be subjective entities. They shouldn't block in the objective state.
Another one. Same behavior. Same mask, same pattern. There's a lot of detail there. Whoever's behind that mask must be important. There's a lot of detail there. Whoever's behind that mask must be important. This shouldn't happen in the objective state. We'll have to learn to dodge those psychoactive drugs, Evie, eventually. like different moments of her life.
Yes, and one of these moments seems to be incomplete. It is connected to the other memory found along with this one.
Interesting. She's putting on a mask. Looks like Joanna and her mother, maybe? What are you doing here? These masks again? Could they be looking at her?
They are subjective entities as well, but passive. You should be able to influence their behavior.
She looks like a teenager. There's some loneliness to the scene.
This moment is from the same time of the other newly found memory in her lifeline. It could be the one that is incomplete.
Interesting. She seems to be with Martha instead of her dog. She seems to be with Martha instead of her dog. She doesn't mind. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them?
Notification. One of these moments seems to be incomplete and connected to the other memory uploaded along with this one.
Okay, thanks. She seems to be with Martha instead of her dog, and she's the only one that's mocking the masks. Joanna and her mother, their surroundings are glitching, but not them. Maybe it's because that mask can't see her now. Her mother is blocking it. She and her surroundings are glitching. Two masks seem to be too much. Two masks seem to be too much. Two masks seem to be too much. masks seem to be too much. I wonder if they have something to do with shame as well. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them?
Notification. One of these moments seems to be incomplete and connected to the other memory uploaded along with this one.
Okay, thanks. Two masks seem to be too much. Two masks seem to be too much. These masks are making Joanna glitch. Can't she be protected from them?
Notification. One of these moments seems to be incomplete and connected to the other memory uploaded along with this one.
Okay, thanks. Two masks seem to be too much. Two masks seem to be too much. Two masks seem to be too much. Looks like Joanna and her mother, maybe? Two masks seem to be too much. Two masks seem to be too much. She doesn't glitch when the masks look at her. Maybe she wasn't ashamed of them yet. She doesn't glitch when the masks look at her. Maybe she wasn't ashamed of them yet. Two masks seem to be too much. Two masks seem to be too much. Two masks seem to be too much.